When you see this icon, pause the presentation and restart when you're ready. The eSgoil National 5 Gaelic Learners course was developed with the help of the following bodies. Welcome to Lesson 14, the verb in Gaelic 3, creating the past tense, irregular verbs. The past tense so far. In the last lesson we looked at moving on from talking in the past tense only using va plus a verbal noun to using the one-eyed root. Va mi a clúich bal cóisir, I was playing football, va mi a clúich bal cóisir, and chlúich mi bal cóisir, I played football. Charo Mary a furoch ing an hui, Mary was not staying at the house. Chata gurich Mary ing an hui, Mary did not stay at the house. Chata gurich Mary ing an hui. Now the problem with using va for everything in the past tense, as we looked at in the last lesson, is that it's very useful, it is in the past tense, but it's really talking about things that we were doing as opposed to things that we did. So compare I was going to school versus I went to school. Va mi a dul gan school, va mi a dul gan school, chai mi gan school, chai mi gan school. I was going to school, I went to school. In a sense, I was going to school when perhaps something happened, or that action is not complete, but it's chai mi gan school, I went to school, and I got there. That was it. So, chai is the example of an irregular verb. And as we looked at when we looked at in lesson 12, we looked at the irregular verbs as orders. And as we said, be is super irregular, va, ha, be. But there are 10 irregular verbs other than be in Gaelic. And the thing about them being irregular is that they don't follow the same patterns as other verbs. And we looked at in the last lesson how regular the past tense is, usually. And as we know, we take the root and we unite it. But if you look, for example, the word for do it, giane, in the past tense is a-riamh, I did it. Giane, do it, a-riamh, I did it. Now, to put this into perspective, there are 400 plus common irregular verbs in English. So the fact that there are 10 very common verbs makes them easier to learn. One, because most of them are very common words, things that you'll use every day, but there's only 10 of them. You just have to go ahead and learn them. And there they are on the right hand side. Feich, Cuin, Fhuair, Hor, Hig, Gian, Rach, Herig, Ber, Rug, Apper. So they are all there. So take a note of them and do them. And you'll want to take a note of the irregular verbs, and this is them in their positive, negative, and interrogative, the question form. Hoorst, chatúrst, an túrst. So said, did not say, did you say? Rug, chatarug, an de rug. Chuala, cha chuala, an cuala. Heard, did not hear, did you hear? Chuala, cha chuala, an cuala. Gian, do, rein, chata rein, an de rein. Did not, did you? Rein, chata rein, an de rein. See, feich. Chunnaic, chanachke, in faca. Chunnaic, chanachke, in faca. Get, fai. Fhuair, chatúr, an túr. Fhuair, chatúr, an túr. Go, rach, one that we've looked at already. Chai, chadiach, in diach. Chai, chadiach, in diach. Then rug, ranig, chata-ranig, under ranig. I reached or I arrived. Ranig, chata-ranig, under ranig. And hor, give, take or bring. Hook, chatuk, untuk. Hook, chatúk, an túk. And finally, come, hig, Tháinig, Chaidh, an tàinig. Tháinig, Chaidh, an tàinig. So that was a lot of vocabulary there. What you might want to do is put them into triangles at some point. You might want to pause this slide, take a full note of this, because you do need to know the vast majority of these quite well to succeed at National 5 level. Now again, what's the difference between two sentences in the past tense? Just again to reiterate this here. Va mi dul Glasgow sy'n game balcosha the Rangers agus Celtic. I was going to Glasgow for a football game between Rangers and Celtic, but chai mi Glasgow sy'n game balcosha the Rangers agus Celtic. I went to Glasgow for a football game between Rangers and Celtic. A little note I'll give you just now is when you're doing it, please don't use chai and a dul in the same sentence. Chai mi a dul Glasgow doesn't work. Chai or va mi a dul. Just chai mi a Glasgow. I went to Glasgow. You wouldn't say I went going. Okay? It's the same as in English. So you'll notice the triangles are slightly different on this slideshow. It was just the way that this was done, I think on PC originally. Chai. Now, very irregular verb, very frequently used. That's why it's able to be irregular, because we're quite used to it. So we get used to the fact that it doesn't fully conform to the rules. So it is the same in English. Think about the verb I went. I went, but I didn't go. It's irregular in English. So the triangle goes Injach, chai, chajach. Injach, chai, chajach. Chai mi a Inverness. I went to Inverness. Chai mi a Inverness. Injachu go allhai. Chai. Chajach. Chai mi go college. Injachu go allhai. Did you go to university? Chajach. Chai mi go college. I went to college. So in this slide, in these slideshow, we're going to spend a lot of time doing talk, and it's a real one for you to practice. So it may be good if you do this with a partner, either in the room or online with somebody, or you can just practice asking yourself these questions, talking to yourself. Nothing wrong with that. So here's the first one: talk. Injachu a-riamh. Have you ever or did you never? So a-riamh, ever or never, if it's using a negative form. So just answer yes or no. Chai or chajach. So I'll ask the question, I'll leave a pause, and you can do this, or you can practice with a friend. Injachu a Glasgow a-riamh. Injachu a Glasgow a-riamh. Injachu gan Spáin a-riamh. Injachu gan Spáin a-riamh. Injachu a Sgrìobh a-riamh. Injachu a Sgrìobh a-riamh. Injachu gan Alban a-riamh. Next slide. Sgrìobh. Here's a little writing one for you. Just write a little bit where you went to primary school. Chaidh injachu gan Bhunscoil. Chaidh injachu gan Bhunscoil. So there's some examples there. Chai mi go Bhunscoil an in Inverness. Chai mi gan Bhunscoil an in Uist. Or another way to write gan is done. Chai mi done Bhunscoil an in Uggy. Chai mi done Bhunscoil an in Uggy. So answer that question. Chaidh injachu gan Bhunscoil in writing. And press pause and then restart it when you're ready. Now, chai is a very, very common verb, and get very used to using it and trying using it. But I think perhaps on the next one that's very common is the word for get, phi, get. But the past tense of phi is Fhuair, Fhuair. It's one of the few times in F where the H isn't silent either, so it's Fhuair, Fhuair. Okay, and it goes yn dŵr, Fhuair, chadŵr, yn dŵr, Fhuair, chadŵr. Hwyr mi cwch byti ag y chaffi. Hwyr mi cwch byti ag y chaffi. Yn dŵr banye, chadŵr, chatawn banye. Hwyr mi cwch byti ag y chaffi. Yn dŵr banye, chadŵr, chatawn banye. Now, here is a talk one again. I'll repeat the questions. Yn dŵr yw, yn dŵr yw. And just answer either hwyr or chadŵr. And you can use a-riamh if you've never got one of these things. Chadŵr mi riamh. So we'll try this one. Yn dŵr Barbie sy'n nolig a-riamh. Yn dŵr Barbie sy'n nolig a-riamh. Yn dŵr bus yn diw. Yn dŵr bus yn diw. Yn dŵr tram a-riamh. Have you ever got a tram? Yn dŵr tram a-riamh. Yn dŵr big sínoch de saharne. Yn dŵr big sínoch de saharne. Yn dŵr sy'n berwa arst ire. Yn dŵr sy'n berwa arst ire. So here's Sgrìobh, this is another little Sgrìobh one, and there's two questions. Cach yn dŵr, where did you get? Agus je hwyr, what did you get? Cach yn dŵr, shin, where did you get that? Je hwyr, what did you get? So, try and answer these ones, I hope you can remember. Je hwyr ans na diachanan eSgoil. What did you get in the eSgoil exams? Je hwyr ans na diachanan eSgoil. Hwyr mi coig eis. Cymmer y hwyr gan sgol. O no, cymmer y hwyr go ober in diw. How did you get to school or work today? Hwyr mi yn bus gan sgol. So pause, write those answers to those, and you can send them to your teacher or compare them with a friend. The next slide is Thàinig. Thàinig. Now the past tense of hig, so it's again very irregular. Come becomes came. So Thàinig, Thàinig, Chaidh. Yn Thàinig, Thàinig, Chaidh. Thàinig yn bus ag sia uren. The bus came at 6 o'clock. Thàinig yn bus ag sia uren. Yn Thàinig ein a bus. Did Ian come on the bus? Yn Thàinig ein a bus. Chaidh, Thàinig in een trein. Chaidh, Thàinig in een trein. So try that one again. Yn Thàinig, Thàinig, Chaidh. So here's some yn Thàinig. Answer Thàinig or Chaidh to these questions. And another word you can use here to help you this one is hast. Hast. So yn Thàinig yn tuisce in diw. Does the rain come today? Yn Thàinig yn tuisce in diw. Yn Thàinig rachi a bus in diw. Yn Thàinig rachi a bus in diw. Yn Thàinig de charidh siar gan sgol in diw. Did your best friend come to school today? So answer that. Yn Thàinig de charidh siar gan sgol in diw. Or yn Thàinig de charidh siar ober in diw. And the final one, yn Thàinig de Leugh rachi hast. Did your family come home yet? An tàinig de Gaelach gachi hast. Now, here's next one, some other Sgrìobh. This is some writing one. So, Tàinig riut, who came with you? I guess Cuin, when did you come? So, Chaidh in Spain, I went to Spain. Tàinig riut. Tàinig mo Chaidh. My friend came with me. Tàinig mo Chaidh. Cuin gachi. Tàinig mi gachi nuri. When did you go home? When did you come home? I came home last year. Cuin gachi. Tàinig mi gachi nuri. Now, next slide, this is just a little one to pick up on. It's the word rannig. So it's rúk. Rúk is reach or arrive. Rannig in bus ag 6 uren. The bus arrived at 6 o'clock. Rannig in bus Glasgow. So if you're talking about a place, you don't say I arrived at, you just say I reached. So I reached Glasgow. Rannig in bus Glasgow. No need for prepositions. And the rannig in coicif bliona. Did you reach 5th year? Chaidh ha mi ruog hast. I'm still too young. Chaidh ha mi ruog hast. And the other one is Cuin. When did you arrive? Cuin. So it's just noting, you can just use that one. If you're talking about travel, it's very useful, just as a good construction to have, and we'll see it used later on. Now, you know the verb gian from gianu, jehau gianu, jevius tu gianu, jeva gianu, indeed, gian. And it's an irregular verb. It can either mean do or make. And in this sense, we have underrain or underrain, rain, chaidh. Underrain, rain, chaidh. And that comes from the verb gian. So, rain me coffee ag a café. Rain me coffee ag a café. Underrainu espresso. Chaidh. Rain me cappuccino. So, rain me coffee ag a café. Underrainu espresso. Chaidh. Rain me cappuccino. So, I made a coffee. Did you make an espresso? No, I made a cappuccino. So again, here's some underrain talk questions. So I'll ask the questions, and let's see. This is again using words like a-riamh, and Jew. So answer either rain or chaidh. Underrainu yoga in Jew. Underrainu yoga in Jew. Underrainu obergachi a-riamh. Underrainu obergachi a-riamh. Underrainu dollepi in Jew. Underrainu dollepi in Jew. Underrainu lame bungee riamh. Underrainu lame bungee riamh. Underrainu creinalas san skull. Underrainu creinalas san skull. Next slide. Rainu. What did you do? Rainu Sarnia. What did you do on Saturday? Now, this could be a talk or it could be writing, so you can do both. But because Rainu is what did you do, it's very open, and it allows you to bring in any verb really that you know how to use, and you should know your past tense verbs, so this should be reasonably straightforward. Rainu Sarnia. And here's just a little bit of some things. Chaidh mi léine tí annan inar níos. Chaidh mi léine tí annan inar níos. I bought a t-shirt in Inverness. Chaidh mi a Joparéin. Chaidh mi a Joparéin. I went to Aberdeen. Bhuaigh mi game balcosha. I won a game of football. Bhuaigh mi game balcosha. Chaidh mi cael. I didn't do a thing. That's the really classic one. Chaidh mi cael. Chaidh mi dat. Chatarein mi shean. There's lots of different idioms for how to say that you didn't do a thing. Chatarein mi cal, chatarein mi shean. Chunnaic. Now that's the past tense of fike, again very regular, see, of course in English comes saw. So you would say is Chunnaic mi Chris Evans ag a chaffi. Yn fachge Marie, chanachge charui a gooper. So did you see, I saw Chris Evans at the cafe. Did Mary see him? No, she wasn't working. Fachge, Chunnaic, chanachge. Fachge, Chunnaic, chanachge. Mershin, fachge tu. So these are just some famous films. Again, it's a talk one. We're going to use that Chunnaic or chanachge. So just reply. You can answer in sentences now if you want as well. And you can use idir to say you haven't seen it at all. So, for example, the equivalent here is fachge to Blade Runner. Chanachge mi Blade Runner idir. So we'll go through the other ones here. I'll just ask them. You can either say Chunnaic or chanachge, or you can make a sentence. Fachge to Star Wars. Fachge to Gone with the Wind. Fachge to The Godfather. Fachge to Frozen. Fachge to The Lion King. So the next slide is about Cuin. Here, again, irregular, heard, and that takes the shape of Chuala. Cuala, Chuala, cha Chuala. Cuala, Chuala, cha Chuala. So, Chuala mi een program in radio. Cuala tu een program, cha Chuala va mi a goper. Chuala, heard. So again, here are some bands. I'm going to ask you, Cuala tu, have you heard of them? Or have you heard them? Not have you heard of them, but have you heard them? So again, answer Chuala or cha Chuala. Cuala tu Childish Gambino a-riamh. Cuala tu Duran Duran a-riamh. Cuala tu Led Zeppelin a-riamh. Cuala tu Little Richard a-riamh. Cuala tu Siúga Seach le Pluto at BBC Radio na Gael a-riamh. So what we have is a little Leugh here, and I'll read it out for you, and you can look at the questions. Once I've read it out, you can pause it, and then once you're done, you can get the answers on the next slide. Ian is talking about his family trip to Germany the year before last. Chai mishe agus macheloch go ceanna tua na geramach a vonidi. Chai sin in train vo gunéjan. Gaag sin eiche warst agus ranig sin fisker chikia ding. Chors an Turas room ach garich mi ski. Gurig sin al an tui ag carriage ma vaher. Vai fask in an nanavark. Va an ballas snog agus van an tuinja karstel. Ach charoe uabasoch aling. Chunnaic sin mór an actarien. Chaimig a game balkoshe. Vuanig an skippe ac in 3 gunyoni. Va mór an gheine al. Va concert voor an sa velle a chadjach sin aun. Chuala sin an ceol cearske leor geta. Va gema arst. Chianich me ispen an geramolchoch. Vat gema blaste. Va me a farrochain chorava rirón. Hanig sin gachi de flein is jait da jach gin sporsel. Chors an Turas room gemoor agus butalm a-riamh ar-ais. So answer the questions, and once you're ready, move on to the next slide where you'll get the answers. And there's the answers there. Question 7, Chaidh a-riamh, as fat as a seal, just what we call a simile, an idiom. We'll look at that in a later programme. So anyway, you've got to do a bit of Sgrìobh and Turas. So now you've looked at the example in the reading, you might want to use that to help you go back, but you've got to do a little Turas writing. This will be a little bit of preparation for maybe doing something in your assignment. So you write about a trip you went on and try and get the following info in. When and where and when did you go? What time did you arrive? How was the weather? What did you see and hear? What did you do? So things that you bought, that you ate, that you took. And when did you come home? And try and give opinions about the place you visited and whether you enjoyed the trip. And any other relevant info. And as well as the ones that were in the reading, you're also going to get a little example of an Turas. So this is just a little star. Chaidh mi a ghuinéideann an sa bharst sin seachcain, Thàinig mo Fhuair còmhla. Huair mi an bus. Gheag mi ag neu uaran de Luin agus rannig mi ag me an Leugh. Bhí wabsach fluch de Luin a charré donna an cór gen teachcain. Rain mi móran. Chunnaic mi an castel agus na buhan. Chuala mi I fhíb. Cheannaich mi gens snog. Tháinig mi gachi yn a Luin. Ha mi smúneach go bhfuil dunéid in bria. Butalm a-riamh ar-ais. So you can use that to help you answer the previous slide. The final part of this presentation is a talk and Turas, and you're going to prepare a conversation about a trip you took. Prepare to answer the following questions. Now you'll get what these questions mean whilst we go through the slides, so you might want to go back and forth through the video. But here they are. Catch in Jachu, where did you go? Cymra hwrw awn, how did you get there? Chaidh or Thàinig, call a riut, who went or who came with you. Cuin a-riamh, when did you arrive? a-riamh, what did you do? Chunnaic, what did you see? Chuala, what did you hear? Cuin a-riamh, when did you come home? And the chórs de riut, did you enjoy it? And butalm a-riamh ar-ais, would you like to go back? So prepare for those questions, and once you're ready you can do the rest of this talk. So you'll hear the question and you can just do your reply. Catch in Jachu. Catch in Jachu. Cymra a hwrw awn. Cymra a hwrw awn. Chaidh call a riut. Thàinig call a riut. Cuin a-riamh. Cuin a-riamh. 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 Chunnaic. Chunnaic. Chuala. Chuala. Cuin a-Thàinig gachi. Cuin a-Thàinig gachi. And the chórs and Turas riut. And the chórs and Turas riut. And butalm a-riamh ar-ais. And butalm a-riamh ar-ais. Tap alive, Sgrìobh san a lesson. We'll be moving on to the future tense. So Sgrìobh san a lesson. We'll see you in the next lesson. Tap alive.